But let's go, come on. Here. We're going strong, and I love killing Jessica. That's why I did it. Come on, push it through. We're only here for about 7 minutes, but you gotta keep pushing and keep going for it, y'all. Come on, get a little lower. Bend these little down. Come on, go. Yes. We go one more level, Chloe. Are you ready? Get ready. Pick it up. Come on. So if you're modifying, you're taking it back, but you're getting low. You're not modifying, you're doing it in one move.
It's in you. Now stay committed.
Open up the beat. Critical. Scissors up. Come on. Power through. Here we go. Come on, Jessica. Come over here, Jessica. Here we go. Push. Come on. We're going to speed this up. And we're going to go. 4. Are you ready? Are you ready? 3, 2, let's go. Come on. Go, come on. Push. Come on. Power through. Keep it going. Get ready. Go back. Come on. Push it out, y'all. Finish strong. You got it. Grab water. You'll stretch in a minute. My favorite sound is the sound of people breathing heavier than they normally breathe. And it's not because I'm evil. I mean, there's a small percentage that I enjoy your pain. But it's really not about that. The sound of you breathing and the sound of you getting out the breath of all the energy that you think when you work out, you're expending energy. And science will tell you that. Science is amazing. Science will tell you that you're expending energy. Now, I'm not getting into like anything religious, so don't think I'm being crazy. But the science of ShaunT, that's so bad to say with all this story, but the science of ShaunT says when you're breathing heavier, that means you filled yourself with energy. You just filled yourself with so much energy, it's crazy. And people are afraid to work out. We can go to the workout mindset. People are afraid to work out because of the feeling that you have right now. Because they're like, I don't have the energy. Well, give yourself some. I said this in my podcast this past Wednesday. Someone said, I keep going off track. But what if you were on a train? You know what I'm saying? We just came back from ShaunT training, Europe, we like kicking it on the train or whatever. What if the train went off track? Like, what if you heard on the TV the train that, Shaun and his crew on went off track? What would your response be? Did you laugh? No, I'm kidding. You immediately go, right? But why don't you treat yourself like that when you go off track? Why is that not an accident? Because that's the accident. EMT has to come, engineers have to come, it costs you more money. Do you understand? Healthiness is expensive, right? And so you go to Whole Foods and you queue and you get all this expensive food and you pay all this money and then you lose the weight and then you're like, I fell off track. You are a bad investor. I would never do business with you. You are investing in yourself. You are giving yourself energy. You are fueling your body with so much greatness. This to me is the craziest thing. And each and every year, I stay connected to you. These new things come. I'm like, I can't even believe this is happening. That people are filling themselves with so much. They're investing their money and their time. And then I get a message that I went off track. I'm like, do I need to get certified for CPR again? What's happening? You have to stay on track. Staying on track starts with you. Staying on track, this is And eating a donut or going on vacation or having, way too many drinks and being hungover the next day, you can't derail your life because you had a little bit of fun, maybe a little bit too much fun, right? You can't derail your life for one day or 1 week of fun. You have to understand that what's happening to you is a part of the journey. This is a part of the journey. Sometimes, and I'm sorry if anybody's religious in here, but shit sucks. Like, it sucks. It sucks to get the divorce. Like, it's annoying. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta split the car, I gotta do this with you. It sucks to get fired from a job. It is horrible. It sucks. It sucks to gain weight. It's so horrible. It is. And I'll sit there with y'all, come over, we can have ice cream, we can cry about it, whatever. But at the end of the day, it ain't over because of that. Right? It's not over because of that. If somebody doesn't want you, so I'm gonna tell you a quick story, and because I got many of them. So my door. Some of you see her. She's always Lori. Listen. You've been going through this struggle for a while. Listen to me. Look, face me. This is love. You've been going through the struggle for a while. You've had some success. Sometimes you feel like you have setback. But the conversation in some points are remaining the same. But your conversation, that baggage that you threw out, like you literally have to take this baggage today, this new information, this new positivity that you put in your baggage and make it work. The other thing I don't want you to worry about, don't email me and tell me how much weight you lost, because I don't care. You want to know the weight that I care about? I care about happiness. Because listen, I'm 38 years old. I'm getting a little older. Like, I'm not trying to be a fitness model. Like, I'm just not. I got a little cuteness left. But guess what? I ain't trying to be no fitness model. Unless you are a full-time fitness model, that's what you should be aspiring to be a fitness model. We're aspiring to find happiness and peace within ourselves, but you have to trust and believe that the process that you're on is working. Whether this thing isn't working or that thing isn't working, the path that you're on and the train that you're on is going to get you to your destination if you let it. So this is it. I put this bracelet on your right arm so that when you cross your arm, it goes to your heart. I know you got one, but this is from me. This is the OG. Trust and believe. Listen. So this is not to single you out, to say that you're more special than anybody else. I mean, I love you, but you're no more special than all these people, right? Because I'll hang out. If y'all invite me over and I got time, I'm coming over. Netflix and chill, really, but not really. But I didn't know what that meant when they first came out with Netflix. I was like, I can do some Netflix and chill with my homies. Like, it's all good. You're no more special, but what you are, this is the message. What you are. Like, to me, I don't get, I'm happy for before and after, but I'm happier about the before and the after. Like, where are you after the after? You know what I'm saying? So, where you are now, great. What baggage is there? That's great. That's a part of you, right? We'll talk about that in just a little bit. But the important thing is, what's the after? What's the weight? I'm happy. I'm so happy that you have a pound, like that you want to get to. But if you can't do nothing with that pound, then we ain't doing nothing. Then you just wasted all that energy and you invested in nothing. Danielle, again, is one of the perfect examples of like, I never had it before and after. Like she's like, I never had it. And people are like, well, you don't understand what it means to lose weight. But that's not the point. The point is that the consistency of the after. So she's an after. So what? She didn't lose 50 pounds, but she's ripped and it's annoying. So what? But guess what? You see her every day and she's committed to the after. You have to commit to the after. I'm not saying this because Danielle's better than you. I'm just trying to make the point that the after is important. But right now is important. The new baggage is important. And last but not least, we're going to spend some time in just a few minutes about, when I come back out for the Q&A, at the top of the Q&A, we're going to talk about what I learned from my father-in-law this year is your rearview mirror can't be bigger than your windshield. We're going to talk about that.